All right, so this next question is actually for two people. We got Valerie and Brenda asking about self-sabotage. So you're doing really, really well. You hit a major goal like a 10% off or something of that nature, and before you know it, you're just falling apart at the seams, right? You're munching on stuff you wouldn't normally munch on. You maybe are finding things that you're eating that are way off plan, and we've all been there. And that usually stems from a couple things. One, your fear of, oh my goodness, I may actually do this time, right? Like if we feel like our real goal is out of touch, in a way we're safe, right? Like, we're never going to get there. We believe that. Even though in reality, it's totally feasible for you. And so you're getting that taste of success, which for a lot of people, it's like when you touch a hot stove, you want to pull back from it because, what if I start allowing myself to believe? What if I allow myself to be happy in this moment? Like, and then it comes all crashing down around me. And here's the thing, you're putting that off on yourself. You're the one that can make you happy. You're the one that can achieve your goals. But what if you don't come through? And so it starts to bring up a lot of those emotions. Plus, it also brings up the concept of, if I really change, then everything else in my life changes too. It's fear. It's the fear of the unknown. So all of that can play into it. So one of the things that I have found that's really effective when you hit a major milestone is put away the scale for a while and stop using that for a couple weeks. Focus on rewarding yourself each day by acknowledging you're doing your healthy habits. The scale is saying, oh, you did a good job, you hit this goal. And then we kind of sometimes do things that will cause the scale to go in the other direction. Or we become then even more obsessed with the scale to where we're wanting to see it go down and go down and go down, right? So what I find is, if you have a calendar or some way you can chart it, write out what your healthy habits are. Are you getting half of your plate in vegetables? Are you drinking lots of water? Are you getting in your fitness? And every day that you hit those goals, give yourself a star or give yourself a mark. Move the focus of your efforts away from the scale and onto something else where you're saying, I'm doing a really good job. Because if you leave it all up to the scale to dictate that, you can easily sabotage yourself and make the scale say you're not, right? And if you're going through those emotional things we talked about a little earlier, it can kind of be hairy as to how you want that to play out. So I say, pivot from the scale for a little bit and you start saying, I'm doing a really good job. I'm hitting all my goals, regardless of what the scale says. Because when you're maintaining your weight loss, there's going to be times you have variation in the scale. That can't be the thing that keeps you in maintenance. Your habits are what keep you in maintenance. So I would say during that time, if you're feeling those feelings, you're feeling anxious, anxiety, stress, take some time away from the scale and focus on the habits you have. And are you doing everything that you know you can do in a day? And are you rewarding that behavior in a new way? All right, I hope that helps with self-sabotage, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit with another question.